WADAD HALWANI has been searching for her husband Adnan since he was abducted by unknown gunmen 36 years ago. Lebanon was at war at the time, controlled by Lebanese sectarian militias, Palestinian fighters, Israeli forces, and Syrian troops. HALWANI began her battle for the truth in 1982, attracting other women whose husbands, sons, and brothers had also disappeared. Their protest movement continued long after the war ended in 1990. Only now has the Lebanese parliament passed a law calling for a commission to find out what happened to those who disappeared.
This is the first time the Lebanese authorities officially admit the war crimes, recognize the families of the victims and the missing, and acknowledge our rights to know the fate of the disappeared.
Official figures show at least 17,000 people went missing during the 15-year conflict. After years of campaigning, families who have come from diverse backgrounds now hope the new law will give them answers. They are urging those who have information to come forward. They say they are not seeking punishment, but closure.
We are not responsible for Article 37, which is about punishing perpetrators. We just want to know the fate of our loved ones. The draft bill we proposed has nothing to do with punishing past crimes.
The International Committee of the Red Cross has stepped in the absence of any national institution to deal with the missing. The ICRC hopes the DNA samples collected can be used when mass graves are finally identified and opened.
We will continue storing them until the commission is set in place. As long as this commission is, as we spoke about it, it's independent, it's a humanitarian, then we are happy to provide all the support to Lebanese authorities.
Lebanon never had a Truth and Reconciliation Commission after the war, but WADAD HALWANI is making sure that past is not forgotten.
Over the years, successive governments tried to close the file and declare the missing dead. There's a reason for that. Many of those in power were once militia leaders responsible for killings and disappearances. But the new law will not affect them. A general amnesty issued in 1991, which covers crimes committed during the war, remains in place. This is the first time Lebanon acknowledges the case of the missing. Now the law needs to be implemented. WADAD HALWANI is under no illusion that political and sectarian obstacles could yet again leave this chapter in the country's history unresolved. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Beirut.